Hey guys, welcome to the stream space. So, here is our newest, this is kind of like a brand new unboxing that we're going to do here. We have our first blister pack of Brilliant Stars. So, we have been, we like to unbox the newest Pokemon card packs, and this is one of the newest ones. Actually, and this one's kind of cool because it even comes with a Leafeon, a special edition promo Leafeon. It's actually not half bad. I mean, it would do really well in a grass deck, and it comes with a new coin, which is just a variant of the Blastoise that I actually already have, except the one I have is dark blue, and it's from the V Battle deck that came out, I'd say, around the summertime. Okay, so we're going to start by opening this guy up, and as per usual, we will go through every card, skipping duplicates. Obviously, we'll say what they are, but we'll skip them otherwise. So we've got some really solid content that we're going to be pushing out. We also have upcoming our Horizon Forbidden West collector's edition review and a first impressions video that is already live with a review coming, a written review coming soon. So let's get this bad boy opened up and let's see what we get. Now I'm pretty excited because I mean, this is kind of hot on the heels of, the newest games coming out, and then the announcement of a very, very new game that's going to be coming out in a couple months here, called Scarlet and Violet, which will probably be an amalgamation of the last three games that they've done. Sword, Shield, Arceus, and then Pearl and Diamond. Each pack has 10 cards in it, and as I said, we will go through each of them. We also get a special digital code that'll give us the Leafeon for the online trading card game, which is pretty sweet. But for now, we're obviously not going to go through that. Let's get ready to rumble. Okay, let's give you a better look at this Blastoise coin. So he's kind of a silver color. Not so much, not like the Charizard one that I have that is actually gold. Here's the booster art. Here's some of the booster art for you. So you got Shaman, Charizard, and Arceus, respectively. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's pop one of these open and see what we get. It'd be kind of cool if we got something like really cool. We also have the new tin to review coming up in the next couple of weeks here. So we'll see what happens. So we're going to do this video, and then we have Horizon coming up after this. Also, don't forget to check out all of our retro stuff that is coming with it. Okay, we're making progress. Okay, so... Oh, we got a V. I just don't know what it is yet. Okay, so let's get started. First card on the new pack is Baltoy. Baltoy is a basic Psychic type Pokemon with 1 attack and 50 HP. His attack is Triple Spin. Costs 2 colorless energies and 20 times damage. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 20 damage for each heads. Weak against dark, resistance to fighting, and a retreat cost of 1. Next up is Snorunt. Snorunt? We'll call him Snorunt. Anyways, Snorunt is a basic water type Pokemon with 60 HP. He has 2 attacks. Ice Breath. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. 1 water energy for that. The next up is Icy Snow for 20 damage at the cost of 1 water and 1 colorless energy. It has no effect. Weak against steel, resistant to nothing, and a retreat cost of 2. New variant of Nosepass. Nosepass is a basic fighting type Pokemon with 90 HP. He is only got 1 attack, Ram, for 20 damage at the cost of 1 colorless energy. He's weak against grass, has a resistance of nothing, and a retreat cost of 4? That's really high for what that is. Milcery. Milcery is a basic Psychic type Pokemon with 50 HP. Has 2 attacks. 1 is Lead for 1 psychic energy, and I'll read the effect. Search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Second ability is Ram for 10 damage at the cost of 1 psychic energy. He's weak against steel, resistant to nothing, and a retreat cost of 1. Oh, that's pretty cool. We got Cubchoo, Beartic's first form. Cubchoo is a basic water type Pokemon with 60 HP and has 1 attack. Chilly. Just not chill, it's just chilly. 20 damage at the cost of 1 water energy. Weak against steel type, resistant to nothing, and a retreat cost of 1. Okay, that's freaking cool. We got a reverse hollow Staryu. Basic water type Pokemon with 60 HP. 1 attack, double spin. For 10 damage X, it is at the cost of 1 colorless energy, and its effect is flip 2 coins. The attack does 10 damage for each heads. Weak against lightning, resistant to nothing, and a retreat cost of 1. Now, the card I saw, the V I saw, was actually, and this is pretty sweet for my first card pack of this booster, Raikou V. It's a very pretty artwork. Love it. Raikou V is a basic lightning type Pokemon with 200 HP, 1 ability, and 1 attack. The ability is fleet-footed. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may draw a card. That's actually pretty cool. I mean, you can just draw extra cards. You get 2 draws per turn. I mean, you might wear down your deck a little bit faster than normal, but that's still pretty solid. Now for the real thing, Lightning Rondo. 20 plus damage at the cost of 1 lightning and 1 colorless energy. This attack does 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. I mean, that's not fantastic. I mean, I couldn't see making... His ability is what's most important about him, not so much his damage. So it's kind of... I mean, I guess we'll see. Raikou V is weak against fighting, resistant to nothing, and has a retreat cost of 1. Got lightning energy. Oh, cool. Collapsed Stadium. Collapsed Stadium is a stadium trainer card. Each player can't have more than 4 bench Pokemon. If a player has 5 or more bench Pokemon, they discard bench Pokemon until they have 4 on the bench. The player who played this card discards first. If more than one effect changes the number of bench Pokemon allowed, use the smaller number. Okay. Claydol. So we got form stage 1 and 2 in the same pack. Claydol is a stage 1 psychic type Pokemon with 110 HP. He has 2 attacks. One is spinning attack for 40 damage at the cost of 1 psychic, 2 colors energies. I was reading the bottom one first for some reason. Its other ability is coinciding figures. It is 90 plus damage, so that's 1 psychic and 2 colorless energies for this one. If you and your opponent have the same number of bench Pokemon, this attack does 90 more damage. That could be 180 damage. You won't have the same amount for long. Weak against dark, resistance to fighting, and a retreat cost of 3. Trainer card. Accelera's Premonition. Accelera? I don't know how to say her name. Your opponent reveals their hand and you draw a card for each trainer card you find there. Okay? I mean, I tend to play them almost right away. So I guess we'll see. Okay. Let's go for the God Pack. We'll save the Charizard for last. He's my favorite. The artwork's pretty solid. I really like it. Okay, we're in. Okay. Alright. First up is Klink. Klink is a Steel-type Pokemon with 50 HP. He's basic with 1 and 2 attacks. Vice Grip for 10 damage at the cost of 1 Steel energy, and Spinning Attack for 20 damage at the cost of 1 Steel and 1 colorless. I don't like that this guy isn't rare anymore. Spiritomb. Spiritomb is a basic Dark-type Pokemon with 70 HP. He has 2 attacks. One is Ticking Terror for 1 colorless energy. Until the end of your next turn, the defending Pokemon's weakness is now Dark-type. The amount of weakness does not change. Curse Drop. Put 2 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. So basically, he can hit wherever you want him to, which is pretty cool. Weak against grass, resistant to nothing, and a retreat cost of 1. Axe you. I want to ask you a few questions. Basic dragon type Pokemon with 60 HP. He has 1 attack, Ultra Evolution, at the cost of 1 colorless energy. Flip a coin. If heads, search your deck for a Haxorus and put it in onto this Axew and evolve it. Then shuffle your deck. No weakness, no resistance, and a retreat cost of 1. Okay. Impidimp. Impidimp is a dark type with... it's kind of a weird one. He's Dark Fairy. So, I mean, since the Fairy type no longer exists in the card game, they are under the Dark type. So they're under the Psychic or Dark type umbrella. So, sorry, it's Psychic. It's not umbrella. It's not Dark. In his case, he's weird because he can be either of them. So anyways, he's a basic Dark type with 60 HP, has 2 attacks. Call for family, search your deck for a basic Pokemon, and put it onto your bench. Then shuffle your deck. Its other attack is Bite for 30 damage at the cost of 2 colorless energies. Good old Magmar. Magmar's a basic fire type. Technically he's not. He's a stage 1 if you count Magby. Anyways, basic fire type with 90 HP with 2 attacks. First one, Low Kick for 20 damage at the cost of 2 colorless. And Fiery Punch. Why didn't they just say Fire Punch? That's an actual move. Fiery Punch for 2 fire energies and 1 colorless for 70 damage. Weak against water, resistant to nothing, and a retreat cost of 2. Wormadam. This must be a Hisuian evolution. But Wormadam evolves from Burmy. Stage 1, 110 HP, fighting type. 2 attacks. Matron's Anger. This attack does 10 more damage for each Pokemon in your discard pile for 30 plus. So basically, the more the more you've knocked out, the more damage you do. Next attack, Bind Down, 80 damage at the cost of 1 fighting and 2 colorless energies. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. Weakness. Weakness is grass, resistance is nothing, and a retreat cost of 2. Manaphy is the rare for the pack, the true rare. Technically, both it and Burmy are rare, so it's a double. Manaphy's a basic water-type Pokemon with 70 HP. Kind of reminds me of Carbuncle from Final Fantasy VIII, just a tiny bit. 1 attack and 1 ability. The ability is Wave Veil. Prevent all damage done to your bench Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. So if you got those bench hitters, it'll stop them. Its attack is Rain Splash for 20 damage at the cost of 1 water energy. It's weak against lightning. It's resistant to nothing and has a retreat cost of 1. Grass energy. Okay, we got Tropius. Haven't seen him in a while. Ruby and Sapphire. Tropius is a basic grass-type Pokemon with 110 HP. He has 1 ability and 1 attack. The ability is Curative Bower. All of your Pokemon that have... Oh, I'm so tired. I'm tired for some reason. All your Pokemon have grass energies attached, can't be confused, and if they are already confused, then recover from that special condition. Its attack is Slicing Blade for 100 damage at the cost of 2 grass and 1 colorless energy. He is weak against fire, resistant to nothing, and has a retreat cost of 1. Oh, cool. Roseanne's Backup. Roseanne's Backup is a supporter trainer card with multiple effects. Choose 1 or more. Shuffle a Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. Shuffle a Pokemon Tool card from your discard pile into your deck. Shuffle a Stadium card from your discard pile into your deck. Shuffle an Energy from your discard pile into your deck. So basically, you get to pick one of those effects, and they're actually all pretty handy. It just depends what kind of scenario you're in, how far into the game you are, and a couple other things. Blunder Policy. Blunder Policy is a Pokemon Tool Trainer card with effect. I'm just reading it here. You attach this to a Pokemon. This is a Pokemon Tool, so you attach this to one of your Pokemon that doesn't already have a Pokemon Tool attached. If the Pokemon this card is attached to Uses an attack if you flip any coins for the damage or effect of that attack, and if any of them are tails, draw 3 cards at the end of your turn. So that's it for the second pack. So I think we're doing pretty good. We got a Leafeon V, we got a special edition Leafeon, a Raikou V, and a Manaphy, and a Wormadam. I mean, like, that's not bad. That's 4 rares, and we're not even done yet. Potential getting 2 more out of this one. Is it 4? Yeah, it's 4. So anyways, let's pop the last pack open and see what we get. And upcoming is a fun project we'll be doing in the next couple months is we will be doing a Pokedex building stream. We're going to take binders, cards, and we're going to build a Pokedex out of the cards I have. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll see what happens. Okay, here is the Earth. Anyways, first Pokemon in the pack is Throw. Does make your Starmie grow. Okay, sorry, that's a Jenna Marbles joke that like nobody's gonna get. He's a basic fighting type Pokemon with 120 HP. Has 2 attacks: Lunge Out for 30 damage at the cost of 1 colorless energy, and Seismic Toss for 110 damage at the cost of 2 fighting and 1 colorless. Weak against Psychic, resistant to nothing, and a retreat cost of 3. Next up is a Shroomish. It's a Shroomish. Shroomish is a basic grass type Pokemon with 50 HP. He has 1 attack, Headbutt, for 1 grass energy and does 20 damage. Weak against fire, resistant to nothing, and a retreat cost of 1. Oh, it was very cool. We got a Piplup. Piplup's a water type Pokemon. A basic water type Pokemon with 60 HP and only 1 attack, Bubble. 10 damage at the cost of 1 water energy. You can flip a coin, and if heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Funny, that is a play on the classic Bubble from the very first Squirtle card that ever existed. Weakness, electricity times 2, and resistance, nothing. Retreat cost of 1. Cool. Twice in a row. Turtwig. Turtwig is a basic grass type Pokemon with 80 HP. He is one of my favorite Sinnoh beginners. He has 2 attacks, Bite and Headbutt Bounce. Bite does 10 damage for 1 grass energy, and Headbutt Bounce does 20 damage for 1 grass and 1 colorless. He's weak against fire, resistant to nothing, and has a retreat cost of 2. Sneasel. Sneasel is a basic dark type Pokemon with 70 HP. 2 attacks. 1 is Scratch for 10 damage at the cost of 1 colorless energy. And Slash. He's just got varying levels of scratching. 20 damage at the cost of 2 colorless energies. Weak against grass, resistant to nothing, and a retreat cost of 2. Okay. Reverse Holo Marnie's Pride. Marnie's Pride is a supporter trainer card and allows you to attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon, so thus pulling one from the discard pile, which is great. The rare for this pack is actually Luxray. Luxray is pretty cool. I actually have a normal I have a higher end level. I don't know what kind of Luxray he is, but he's different from this one. Luxray is a crap. Anyways, Luxray is an electric type Pokemon that's stage 2 with 150 HP. He has 2 attacks. First one, Energy Crush. 50x damage at the cost of 1 lightning energy. This attack does 50 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. So the more loaded they are, the more damage he'll do. Next up is Flash Impact for 110 damage at the cost of 1 lightning energy. This attack does 30 damage to one of your benched Pokemon. Don't apply resistance or weakness. So that's pretty nasty. You're hitting your own guys with that guy. He's kind of kamikaze. Okay. Let's keep going. Energy. Fighting type. Oh, very cool. Monferno. Monferno is Chimchar's Stage 1 evolution. 80 HP and fire type. Lost my train of thought there for a sec here. 2 attacks. Flare for 30 damage at the cost of 1 fire energy, and Flamethrower for 50 damage at the cost of 1 fire and 1 colorless. Discard an energy from this Pokemon, as the higher end fire attacks tend to do. They literally burn energy. Okay, next up, Beartic. This variant of Beartic is a Stage 1 evolution from Cubchoo. 140 HP and water type. The attacks are Sheer Cold for 40 damage at the cost of 1 water type and 1 colorless energy. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't attack. And then Frost Smash for 130 damage, 2 water energy, and 1 colorless is the cost. Weak against Steel, resistant to nothing, and a retreat cost of 3. Fraxure. Anyways, this is the Stage 1 evolution from Axew, and 100 HP and is Dragon type. Its attack is Sharp Fang. Sharp Fang will do 30 damage at the cost of 1 colorless energy, and Dragon Claw for 1 fighting and 1 steel type for 60 damage. Weak against nothing, retreat cost of 2, and a resistance of nothing. So, my friends, that therefore concludes this bull video. So that's it for this one. So thank you for checking out the stream space. I'm Pydera, and you can find me over on Twitch, Pydera_74, and throw your likes, follows, and subscribes in all the right places. Here on YouTube, I'm Pydera Space 74. I mean, unfortunately, the underscore one wasn't available. So anyways, thank you for checking it out, guys, and I will see you on the next time. Next video. Whatever you want to fucking call it. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.